Good afternoon. I'm Willie Reed, and as Dean of the College of Veterinary Medicine, it is my happy privilege to welcome you to our white coat ceremony. This event is an important milestone for our students, and while we're not able to mark this occasion in person, we are thankful to be able to still host this event in a virtual format. I want to thank everyone, our students and their families and loved ones, as well as our faculty and staff, for being part of this special event this afternoon. I also want to express our sincere appreciation for the support of our many PVM alumni and friends who sponsored a white coat and in so doing helped to make today's event possible. Thank you. This afternoon, we recognize a rite of passage for our third-year veterinary students. 18 years ago, we conducted our first white coat ceremony. Since then, it has grown into a beloved annual tradition that the PVM family looks forward to with anticipation each year. The roots of this tradition actually date back to 1993, when Dr. Arnold Gold established the practice of holding a white coat ceremony at Columbia University's medical school. The event was designed to impress upon students, physicians, and the public the important symbolic role of the white coat in patient-doctor interactions. Today, this ceremony is held not only in medical schools, but also in veterinary schools across the country, where it marks the passage of third-year veterinary students from the classroom to the clinics. Members of the class of 2021, the donning of the white coat symbolizes your new role as junior veterinarians. The white coat indicates your acceptance of the great responsibility you now have towards your patients and clients, your commitment to show compassion and empathy, and to make a positive difference in the life of every animal and person with whom you come into contact. As you go through your clinical year, you will be interacting with veterinary hospital clients as veterinary professionals. This is a big responsibility, but we know you are well prepared for it, and we are excited to formally recognize your acceptance of your white coat and the responsibilities that go with it. And now, I would like to share a special message from the Indiana Veterinary Medical Association, which is providing each class member with an engraved name badge. Representing the IVMA is the president, Dr. Aaron Smiley, who provided these remarks for you to hear today.
Congratulations on making it to the white coat ceremony, one step closer to becoming a veterinarian. I'm Aaron Smiley, president of the Indiana Veterinary Medical Association, and I want to encourage you and challenge you today virtually as we interact. An encourage you to know that you can do it. When we go into our clinical year and into clinical situations, sometimes it can get overwhelming. But remember that you've been educated at a Big Ten institution and that you have the knowledge to be able to do it. So be confident, be humble as you approach cases in the clinic and out on your externships. You've got what it takes. And then to challenge you. I want to challenge you in your fourth year to see if you can find opportunities to give back, to volunteer. And that might sound a little bit counterintuitive, especially during the pandemic when it feels like you've had to give a lot away. And I appreciate that. But I still want to challenge you because life becomes so much more rich when you find ways to volunteer. So whether that be volunteering at the college, at a humane society, whether that be volunteering with the Indiana Veterinary Medical Association in micro-volunteering efforts, don't miss the opportunity while you're still at university to give back. It creates a much, much better environment as you poise yourself to become a doctor. Again, congratulations, and I can't wait to see you in person.
Thank you, Dr. Smiley. And now we move to the part of the program, The Journey Ahead, a Clinician's Insights. The class of 2021 voted to select a faculty member from whom they would like to hear advice regarding their entry into their clinical year. Dr. Nikki BAIRD, professor of large animal surgery, was chosen for this role and shares his thoughts virtually.
Hello, everyone. I know there are many proud parents, significant others, siblings, and friends sharing in this virtual celebration, but please allow me to speak directly to the members of the class of 2021. Congratulations to each of you on successfully clearing another hurdle toward your goal of earning your veterinary degree. Thank you for honoring me with the responsibility to share a few words on this exciting occasion. I do truly consider this an honor and without a doubt a highlight of my recent professional life. You're my 36th graduating class, nearly 4,000 veterinarians from 4 different universities. However, as I've told you before in lecture, the class of 21 will always be my most special for several reasons. Don't worry, I'm not going to show any wedding pictures. My charge this afternoon is to share some clinicians' insights on the journey ahead of you this year. Where do I start? Your clinical year will test you mentally and physically. Rounds may seem like Final Jeopardy over and over and over some days. Between today and starting clinics, get lots of sleep, hydrate, put on a few pounds to cover the losses during the next year, stock up the pantry, and tell your loved ones you'll see them next May. Now, you're fortunate to be at Purdue because we're much kinder and gentler than other schools. Although I must confess, a couple of weeks ago, I looked at my schedule for the day, and I told an anesthesia nurse that we'd probably just work half a day because I thought we could get it all done in 12 hours. Seriously, through it all, you'll have a lot more fun learning more than you can imagine. Do not forget for a minute that we as faculty care tremendously about you, your education, your mental, emotional, and physical health. If we didn't care, we'd be somewhere else, likely making more money. When I had practice offers coming out of my residency, I chose academia because of the students just like each of you. The importance of the faculty relationship with students has become even more appreciated during this uncertain time of COVID-19. Now, you're about to embark on possibly the most influential year of your professional life. That first year after graduation may be a close second. You've accumulated a great foundation, and now you have an opportunity to build on that foundation in clinics. You have an opportunity to study under some of the most talented clinicians in veterinary medicine. You have an opportunity to show up every day focused on the task at hand, and through those tasks become the best veterinarian you can be. You have an opportunity to join a wonderful profession and enjoy what you do every day so that while you may go to the office, you'll never feel like you're going to work. Please don't waste that opportunity. Nothing's sadder than a squandered opportunity. Don't get caught up in doing the chores and forget the end goal. Don't just collect blood and submit for the CBC. Think about why you're doing it and what you're looking for. Don't just jog the horse. Think about what blocks or exams you want to do next. And it's okay to professionally question clinicians and share your thoughts. Probably best not to do that in front of clients. So reach high, keep your head in the stars, but your feet on the ground. Work hard to be the best you can be, but always keep a healthy balance in all parts of life. Be true to yourself while remembering who you are and whose you are. We as a faculty are also excited to watch you grow during this clinical year, and thank you again for the honor of participating in this event.
In your program, you will find a listing of the names of the members of the class of 2021 who will be receiving their white coats. When your name is read, please have someone special in your life who is with you now help you don your coat while we display your photo.
Anna Adams, Lynette Aponta, Claudine Ald, Marissa Azua, Taylor Baird, Brent Bales, Roel Becerra, Hannah Bennett, Kevin Bursch, Laura Brink, Gabrielle Brochard, Janae Brown, Madeline Bryan, Rochelle Camden, Brittany Campbell, April Cannon, Grisha Carrero, Evan Carter Taylor, Jacinia Castillo Malacio, Ada Centeno, Krista Cheatham, Caitlin Cherry, Shelby Cipolla, Chad Coakley, Carolina Callazos, Mary Criado, Caitlin Dark, Emma Davidson, Shelby Dell, Juliana DiMichele, Gina Di Pasquale, Lauren Dorsey, Trent Eckel, Asia Fernandez, John Fettner, Gabrielle Fry, Ethan Foltz, Idris Great, Heather Grosch, Lydia Hall, Jeffrey Helfrich, MICHAELA HELM, Dylan Hensley, Kayla Hainert, Blair Hoosier, Lauren Carestis, Wyatt Crom, Larissa Lee, Sarah Lennox, Emma Lewandowski, Christopher Mapes, McKenna Marshall, Brooke Matusiak, Cassidy Morgeri, Gayatri Mazgankar, Ashley Miner, Rachel Miranda Narvdez, Tate Muraoka, Eric Newman, Brittany Nicholson, Julia O'Rourke, Ashley Payne, Javier Pino, Sarah Pound, Kiersten Record, Jonathan Richardson, Caitlin Ridenauer, Matthew Schiffman, Kyle Schmidt, Cecilia Silva, Toby Simon, Cameron Snellbaker, Tetiana Sofiachuk, Sarah Stram, Peyton Thomas, Alicia Van Mader, Monica Vogel, Julia Warhol, Caitlin Wilcox, Tiffany Weininger, Krista Wu, Sarah Wunderlich, Irina Yatzik, Alejandro ZAMOT-GUZMAN.
Let's congratulate the class of 2021. Families and loved ones celebrating with your student, please take this opportunity to cheer. Another important aspect of this annual event involves the recognition of the special accomplishments of individual members of the class. Our first award was established by Dr. William H. Jordan of the DVM class of 1973 and fellow alumni as a tribute to the late Dr. Bill Carlton, who served as the Leslie Morton Hutchings Distinguished Professor Emeritus of Veterinary Pathology. The Dr. William W. Carlton Award for Aptitude in Veterinary Pathology is given in honor of Dr. Carlton's tireless contributions to veterinary pathology education. This year's award recipient is Lydia Hall. This award recognizes a third-year veterinary student who has shown aptitude in the study of pathology through superior academic performance in pathology studies. The award consists of a certificate and a check for $1,000. Lydia is in the non-practice track. She represents her class on our college's curriculum committee, has served as president of the Exotics Animal Club, and is a member of the Pathology Club. Let's congratulate Lydia. Each year, the College of Veterinary Medicine has hosted an open house to welcome the Purdue community and the public to learn about all of the great things happening in our college. This year was to be no exception. The open house is a student-run event, and in keeping with tradition, the third-year class took responsibility for its organization. Planning the open house is an enormous undertaking, which is coordinated by the open house chairs. Each year, 2 third-year students step forward to take on this significant responsibility. Unfortunately, due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the need to forego events in large crowds, this year's open house had to be canceled just a month before it was to be held. However, the tremendous effort put forth by these students should not go without recognition. It is my pleasure to thank Krista Cheatham and Grisha Carrero for their outstanding dedication and hard work as open house chairs. You led a great team of students in designing what was going to be another exciting and popular open house. Even though we were not able to host the event this year, we sincerely appreciate the enormous effort you put forth. Krista and Grisha are receiving framed certificates of appreciation as well as personalized engraved cross pins. Let's congratulate them. Next, I am pleased to present the Holly Watts Memorial Award. The recipient of this award is selected by a vote of the members of the Exotics Animal Club. The award recipient is Lydia Hall. This award is a tribute to a veterinary student named Holly Watts, who passed away in 1983 during her junior year. Established by Holly's family and members of the class of 1985, the Holly Watts Memorial Award recognizes a student with exceptional interest and proficiency in non-domestic animal medicine. The award consists of a check for $250 and a framed certificate. Let's congratulate Lydia again. To conclude our program, I have a special message for the class of 2021. I would like to congratulate you on reaching this pivotal point in your training when you enter the clinical arena. The coming year will be a phenomenal learning experience. Immerse yourself in it so you can become the best veterinarian you can be. And don't forget to have fun. We recognize that the success of our students would not be possible without the support of loving family members. On behalf of our college's faculty and staff, we say thank you to each of you. Thank you again to the PVM alumni and friends listed in your program as sponsors for helping to make this ceremony possible. Many of them have provided a personalized message that was placed in your white coat pocket. And that concludes this year's white coat ceremony, the first to be conducted virtually. Thank you so much for participating and have a wonderful afternoon.